Okay, good evening, hello, welcome back to the channel, and something rather exciting for this video, if of course you are a Fruit Machine emulation super nerd like I am. Otherwise you might not find it that exciting, but I certainly do, because what we've got going on here are previously unseen early ROMs working in one of these old Ace Watch for My Hidden Treasures machines, going back to when the lines were free. Can you see it? In fact, it's doing it now in a track mode. Can you see it just going down the lines here? This was when, if you could get any kind of win or feature award off a line, it was free. The code did not account for it. It was a free win. Now, this has been talked about much over the years. It was definitely a thing that happened. It's kind of almost like legendary, but we've never had a chance to play these old ROMs because they've never been available before. Every single layout that's been released, as far as I'm aware, for all of these old Ace machines had later revisions of the ROMs where this was fixed. But what we've got here, let's just boot up this machine again, and you can see there. See that in there? Version 0.2. This is a very early £4.80 revision of these ROMs. Oops, a daisy. I'm a bit of a dragging fail there. And if you do, incidentally, if you saw the notes pop up there, crikey, come on, Degsy, get it to fucking together. Can we at least drag? You know how Windows helps you by dragging things out? You're like, no, fine, just leave it. Don't do that. Right. Let's get that over there. There we are. That's about where we want to be. Fucking hell. This was a layout released by Pandy back in January 2006. So the layout itself is some 12 years old. So thank you to Pandy for this layout. We'll have to say, though, that the values here are wrong, because Pandy released this layout with £3 cash, £6 token ROMs. What we're running here, of course, is £2.40 cash repeater and £4.80 jackpot ROMs, early revisions where the lines are free. So I've got fresh session stats up here. Let's do a little bit of clicking so we get a little circly doom thing. Let's see how we get on. Now, I have had a little practice at this, but as ever, I don't want to come over as too slick in these videos. There are some videos where I do kind of get to the point where I sort of know what I'm doing pretty well, like the Alien video or the Empire Strikes Back video. You'd really want to be getting those right, because otherwise you're demonstrating nothing effectively. But with these older Ace ones, I'm prepared to go in a little bit rough and raggedy. I know fundamentally what it is I'm trying to achieve, but I'm probably not going to get it right. Now, in simple terms, the best way to get the lines, incidentally, this here is the lines that we're going for. I've done a very advanced high-tech graphic here for my own reference. These ones on the left-hand side here are the ones that are desirable, and the ones on the right-hand side, not so good. But ultimately, what it comes down to is any line that you can get, and we all remember how these Band-Aids worked, any line that you can get that awards like a feature or a win, so a jackpot bonus or a £2.40 bonus or a mystery win, that will be free. If you get a line that just gives you more nudges, you then have to use those nudges to get to a line where you get like a feature or win award. So for example, the very first line here, and I'm sure we all remember this one, the first line here, if you get 111, you get unlimited nudges. But if you use those unlimited nudges to, say, nudge in a jackpot, then that's not a free win, because it's not off a line. So from unlimited nudges, we then have to nudge in a line where we actually get an award or a win. That's really all this comes down to. Now, how are we going to get these lines? Well, sometimes you will get them in normal play. You'll be able to hold for them, or you'll be able to nudge them. But most of the time, you're going to get it off this exchange here. So what we're really playing for, in essence, are the yellow double bars. We're then going to exchange for the quick nudge feature, and hopefully we'll have the reels in a configuration where we can nudge in one of these desirable lines. Now, it doesn't matter how we get to double bars. If we can get a single bar win and gamble and exchange, that's fine, or gamble up twice from mix sevens to double bars and then exchange, that's fine. But of course, these machines are famously grumpy about letting you gamble more than once. It's a really, really horrible high-low on these things. And I remember they just loved to lose on 2s and 15s because your high-low gamble was 1 to 16, and they just loved that old lower than a 15 to a 16. You're like, yeah, thanks very much for that, you bastard. So we'll see how we get on. I put a fiver in. We have got fresh session stats. I'm probably going to make all kinds of mistakes, but we'll have a go nonetheless and see how someone who's kind of hacking around a bit and learning his way around with the method here gets on with these very early ROMs that I believe I've certainly never had the chance to play these early ROMs before. So because I am a Fruit Machine emulation super nerd, this is really rather exciting for me. Okay, so let's kick it off with our £5 of credit. Now, a £1.20 win. We've got to gamble that twice. That's the only slight problem there. Well, even gambling once is clearly a serious problem. So, have we got enough volume there? I'm not quite sure. Let's have a look. Well, I think these machines are a little bit quiet in there. There we are. Just so we've got a little bit of background noise, because it's nice to be able to hear these old machines. And what we'll do there is just change the real view a bit. So that should be fine. Right, now we've got a 3 to go. Oh, come on! You know what I mean? It's straight off the bat. Bloody things annoy me. So let's carry on. And I should probably just pay a little bit more attention. Oh, there we are. So there we are. Now we'll exchange again. So, right, we've definitely got the exchange that we want here, which is the double bars. But that's not to say it's going to give you a line setup, and you've got to be quick as well. But fortunately, I am the consummate professional and never make a mistake. Let's see how we do. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Come on, click. Yay! Unlimited nudges. Right, there we are. Straight away. So, now, the key thing here is that we cannot just nudge in like a jackpot. I can't say nudge, like and do that and nudge in a jackpot, because that will not be a free win. We have to get the win off an actual line. So I think the one to go from here, as per my super handy chart here, very elegantly decorated, is line 8. So let's go down for line 8. So we want to get that there. We've got to be careful of boxes and mix 7, so we'll go down with that. That looks good to me. That looks good to me. And now we get line 8. Oh shit! I went down to line 9. I am so bad. Oh, God almighty. Come on, Degsy, you fucking moron. I was so excited with how well I was... I was so excited with how well I was doing. I completely messed it up. Right, okay. £1 should not knock it back. That was a golden opportunity. That should have... Fucking hell, right. Okay, we'll try again. We will try again. Okay, now then. I don't think I'm going to get... Oh, no, that's never happening. Oh, and fuck. And I've nothing to quid, you see, because you've got to miss the boxes, fortunately. Right, now, this one, I'm absolutely being deadly serious. So here we go. We're going to exchange, and we're not. Oh, no, that's never going to work, is it? Right, okay. That's never going to happen. That's never going to work. Okay. I mean, the good thing is that as long as you can kind of, like, keep messing it up. But as long as you don't take some... Oh, 4, 4, 4. Come on, we can do that. 3, 4. No. And that's the thing. Even though it looks like you've got it in, you've got to like be able to... you need like an extra half second to press collect when it gets there. So even though you can get the line on the reels, that doesn't mean that you've actually got it. So, okay. I'm not off to a good start here. I would be the first to admit that this is not. That's never going to land because the third reel always goes for like almost a full spin. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, no. So that's a jackpot nudge. That is a jackpot nudge. You can see that there, but we don't want the jackpot because that is not a free win, and that's going to knock it back. So let's get our eye in here. Can we at least make an effort? Oh, there we are. That should do. Number 4. Collect. Well, it's £2.40, but the point is that this is now a sort of cash win, a feature win off a line. So that's free. That is now free. Hopefully it'll go on. Oh, it's gone on. There we are. Oh, come on. Another one. Ah. And this is something about these early ROMs. The ones that I remember playing, if they went on like one segment, like a £1.20 segment or a £1.50 segment, you would then get the next one. But that doesn't seem to be the case here, so it can go on halves. Now I can get line 10 here, but I think line 10 is 10 free games, which is a bit crap. So I think what I'd rather do is see if we can get to the yellow bar exchange, which of course we can't because these machines are consummate fucking arseholes. Right, okay. We can't get... There's got to be... Yeah, there we are. So now we can't lose this. Higher than a 1. And now we've got to be quick on the exchange. And... Oh, that's never happening. Oh, shit. I don't know even why I was trying to get the middle reel down there. It doesn't matter. Oh, hang on. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see? We can't quite get 1, 2, 3, 4 here. 1, 2, 3... So we can gamble higher. That's never happening, is it? There's no way it's going to let us do that. But even when you're as bad as me, we can get that. You should be able to keep doing this because, yes, I have fluffed up a couple of times and I've got like a £2 win or something like that. But as long as you don't like miss dramatically. There we are. Collect, collect, collect. Yes, unlimited. Right, now I'm going to get it right this time. So, unlimited nudges. So I think I bring that one down. I'm not going to fluff it up this time. And then we get that one down. And then we get... Okay, so 6, 7, 8. There, that's what I was doing wrong last time. We'll collect that. And then all we need to do now is stop it on one of those nice treble bars. And that is a £4.80 with the whole climb chance. And that should be a completely free win because that is off a line. Are you going to carry on? It's not going to carry on. Okay. Oh, there we go. And this is the other thing. It should just get happier and happier and happier because as far as it's concerned, we're not actually collecting anything. I can nudge here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's 240 bonus. That's fine. That's a free win because it's like a line win. Doesn't matter how you get the line, so it doesn't have to be off. Oh, it's not going to carry on. It doesn't have to be off a particular thing. However you bring that line in, oh, there we are. It counts as a free win. So that should be hold them all, press cancel for the double bars, which is what we want. So we're going to exchange over. What's our chances here? Oh dear. Oh, I'm not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Come on. Yes, just about in time. Just about in time. There we are. Another £2.40. I will obviously... Oh, go on. There we are. Nice. I used to love it when it climbed up. I mean, even without... Oh, even without the emptier back in the day. It was... Oh, it was so could when it climbed round. And if it was proper going bonkers, it could go round twice. I do remember very clearly. It could go round twice, and that was... Come on! Nah, that's it. Now, that should not affect the state of play of the machine. It should still be as happy as it was, because these wins are coming off the lines. And, oh, that's never going to happen. Nope, not a chance. In fact, I've probably gone the wrong way there. Not chance, not chance, not chance. Okay, no problem. Carry on. Oh, sorry if you get some rattling. I keep hammering my keyboard. I get quite excited with these old machines. Far more so, in fact, than the new machines. I think these older ones, the methods on these are just so much more interesting. They really are. Right, okay. What have we got here? Mix 7s, I think, is about the best we can do. So we can definitely... I mean, you can go for it on Mix 7s. Sometimes it will give you a setup for lines on Mix 7s, but we'll try the old gamble twice. That is a fucking shite. No, that's not going to happen, is it? Yeah, it's always going to be a lose. Even when the machine's very happy, it's also equally happy to just have you lose on any kind of mid-gamble. So, yeah, okay, whatever. The other thing is... Oh, hang on. Hang on. 1... Yeah, we can get 2 there, can't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. And jackpot! Jackpot bonus. There we go. Got to keep your eye out a little bit with this, because there are several different ways you can get it. It doesn't matter specifically how you land the line, as long as you get it. As long as it's a win off a line, they all count. So you've got to keep half an eye on your holds and your normal nudges. Oh, hang on, and exactly, see there, hang on. Now let's get this right, because if I'm like a complete dickhead, oh, I've got a line, and I nudge the right one first, it's just going to give me Mix 7, so I go, now, and that's one of the good ones. Take your pick and win, we'll have a box 7, I think, won't we? But even though I always preferred getting the box symbols, even though it made no difference whatsoever, it just felt better if you had them in the boxes. The other thing with the box triple bars, of course, was that kind of gave you like a £4.80 plus repeat chance. It was like a kind of unofficial £4.80 plus repeat chance, because it explicitly gave you the note climb trail, even though, of course, any of the wins can do a watch for my hidden treasures. So now the machine should still, by all accounts, its happiness level should not have been changed. Okay, so we've got Mix 7s there. I mean, I could hold them to and hope for the... no, I won't. That seems a bit silly. May have actually... and it's just lost, because it will always lose for fun. So there may have been a slightly better choice there, but come on. Higher than a 2. You've got to fancy that. There we are. Now, we've got to be quick. Oh, just about. Come on. Collect. Nudge quick. Now we can go down for unlimited nudges. Collect. Okay, now we can go... And I think I've got my eye with this now. Now we can go for... Collect. Ah, yes, that's a bit more like it. Now we'll just collect one of our treble boxed bars. And this is my favourite win on all of these ace machines. This was my favourite way to get the jackpot, like doubling up. Felt a little like you were cheating a little bit, even though you knew you really weren't. Same on 777 Heavens. How many 7s? Was that 4 7s? 777 Heaven. I just loved getting the boxed treble bars that doubled up to the jackpot value. Come on! Nope. But it's going okay after a bit of a shaky start. There we are. And okay, we'll go higher. Exchange over. Now I've still got to get this right. Okay. Come on. No, hang on a minute. What am I doing there? That's never going to happen, is it? Don't know why I thought I could get something then. Okay. Possibly getting a little bit overstimulated. I do like that. These for me are the most... Oh, there we are. Last line 16. This for me is the most fascinating bit of Fruit Machine emulation. It's the machines that were out there being done at the time that I had no idea about, and just to get a chance to try this ROM set because I don't think these have ever existed in the public domain before. So this is oh, hang on a minute. This is such good fun. And then we collect that. That's the one there. I got that so wrong first time, didn't I? And obviously, this is not a secret thing. These ROMs are there to be enjoyed by everyone. I mean, the obvious place to put them would be the RAM and GAM file area over at Reggie's Desert Island Fruits. But, I mean, these things shouldn't be kept secret. This is just a part of Fruit Machine emulation history, and Fruit Machine history, in fact, that it's kind of like a historical document of the mistakes that were made with these machines. I mean, I'm not quite sure, and I'd love to know the inside story on how things like this were left in the code. I mean, was this just an accident? Was this an oversight that you could do this? Or was it something a little bit more malicious? I mean, famously, of course, one of... Oh, there we are. It's an easy jackpot win there. Famously, one of... I think it was an ace coder who went to jail for putting dodgy stuff in his code in one of his machines. I'm not suggesting that that was the case here, but there's clearly a fairly big... if we're to be generous about it, there was a fairly big oversight with this machine, so it'd be interesting, very, very interesting to know the story behind the scenes on this. Oh, hang on a minute. I've got to be careful there. I wasn't going to make it anyway. I didn't want to nudge in the treble bars. You've got to watch out for nudging non-free wins in by accident. So I think we'll exchange over again. Yeah. Oh, that's never going to happen. No, it's not going to happen. I'll get there. Come on, collect. No, it's just so annoying. The button actually flashes, and you can press it, and then it will still just go, nah, you didn't get there in time. And you're thinking, no, I really, really did. I had those on the reels. So let's go for... I mean, this should still be ready to pay out generously, shall we say. I mean, by all accounts, what you do... Yeah, that's a jackpot nudge there. You do have to be careful that you don't let... You know, when I failed really, really hard on pay rise because it got to the point where the compensation kicked in and just like spanning a jackpot and held, that kind of thing. This will apparently do the same thing if you let it get... Go on, collect, you fucker! Right, there we are. Okay, that should be fine, and we'll go for unlimited nudges, which is my favourite. There we are. Collect, bang, 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 banging on my keyboard. Sorry, keyboard. And we can now go... I've got my eye with this now. And then we can go bang, 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 collect, and now just give me a treble bar with a box. Thank you very much. Oh, come on. There we are. Super duper. So, if you ever played these machines back in the day, you will know as well as I do that yes, they did streak. So up to a point, you might just think that this machine was on the streak. Ah, yeah, whatever, it's streaking. But you will know that they stopped streaking after a bit, and we're now way outside the parameters of any kind of normal streak, and this machine is now behaving very, very unusually. Namely that we are indeed taking all kinds of free wins out of it, but we do have to be careful because that free win, or rather the overall percentage that's a fucking shite selection of numbers there. Watch it just lose now, even though it's absolutely off its tits. Oh no, it didn't lose, okay. So we do have to be careful. We don't just want it to like spin in a jackpot and hold. Oh god, that's not going to happen, is it? I don't think I'm going to make that. No, it's not going to happen. Not a chance. So we don't want it to get to that stage where it will just do a sort of auto compensation. I don't think there's anything great we can get off that, so we'll just kind of do that. I mean, you could. I mean, you can exchange on that, and if it gives you a line set up, fine. But obviously, it's much harder work on the £1.20 exchange, as you saw there. Just didn't work at all, so we can... Always got to be mindful of not nudging in an errant non-free win. Oh, there we are. That's a nice, that's a fantastic one. Collect, collect, collect. Oh, God, I was pressing the wrong button. By God almighty, I was pressing the wrong button on my keyboard. Well, see, that wouldn't happen. That's a PC base. That would, that wouldn't happen on a real machine, because sometimes you can get a little bit finger tied on your PC. Right, okay. 1, 2, yeah, it's there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was so annoying. I was pressing the wrong bloody button. Okay. Exchange. Come on. Oh, that fantastic for a 12 there. Let's press the right cocking button this time. Jackpot bonus. We'll have a celebratory little a snifter of wine there, I think. Plus, my throat's getting a bit dry from all this feckin' ranting. Right, there we are. So we're looking all kinds of good here. Let's go to... In fact, I've just changed the stats up here to show profit and loss. So as you can see, I'm now, well, like 60p up. But everything in the bank now is profit. So that's like 30 quid up. I'm 30 quid off. 30 quid up off what's in the bank. And in fact, what I'll try and do is just sort of maintain that. And that'll give us a nice... Well, that's a lovely hold, isn't it? So, yeah. So we can hold for... See, now that was back in the day, of course. If you would hold them all, you get one nudge. And then you get the boxed blue 7s. And then if it gives you the triple bars... then they will double up to £4.80, but we're not wanting to do that here, are we? That's the thing. So that was always one of my favourite holds when I didn't know about this, or rather, I mean, yes, I guess it's... Oh, no, that's a bad one, but we'll collect it. You know what? Because that is a bad one. 7 games free. That's not on the list there, but because it is a win from a line, it will still count as a free win. And we'll just do that there, I think. 2 gambles. It's always asking. Oh, there we are. It has. Let us do it. Okay, come on. Oh, that's fucking shite. That's never happening. Nope. Million miles off there. I mean, you can't get it every... So there, again, you can... Oh, hang on. Oh, we can get... yeah. But that's... You know what? That's better than nothing. 10 games free. That's another... 2 quid, so we'll have it, we'll take it. Let's have a look. No, okay. No. And this should still be, I don't think I've done anything wrong here, because it does seem... Oh, look at that. Oh no, I've got it. Big money bonus, yeah, there we... Oh, what? £2? Well, it should still be big money bonus. It should still be a free £2. It shouldn't be affecting the happiness of the machine. It should still be prepared to give us these setups. Yeah, oh yeah, that's there, I think. Yep. Okay, and now we can... Did I get... Oh. Well, I think that's... yes, it's not on the list there. Line 10 there, you can see. Oh, shit. What did I press then? That was stupid, wasn't it? Oh, God. There we are. Fucking... Have you ever used a computer before? I think line 10... Don't double-click on a picture in Windows 10, because it'll do that, apparently. But, yeah. I still think that's free, because it was it was off a line. That is the important thing here. It was off a line, so any actual award off... Oh, there we are. Can we make that? Come on. What? Collect! You... Ah, it's very, very harsh, that. So annoying that it lets you get the line, but you have to physically... Well, it's not even that. You can press the collect button while the collect light is lit, and it will still dib you off for it. Okay. I mean, it's offering jackpot holds. I mean, I guess there would be a point whereby you would play this down, whereby you've taken enough free wins out of it that you were like, yeah, okay, we'll just play it down now and take the natural value out of the machine. Come on. Collect, collect, collect! Give me that. Yeah, don't you dare not give me that. 6, 7, and I think we go down to 8, don't we? And then we can go down to 8, 7, 8, and then 8, collect. And then we can get our triple boxed bar, and I'd like to get a repeat on these. I don't think I've got a repeat on this. Let's have a look. But I would hope at least that we're fairly happy now that these are the early emptiable ROMs. The sustained play period that we've had out of this machine now is clearly way outside the bounds of anything that these machines would do normally. And I don't think we've ever had these ROMs running before. I've certainly never had the chance to play these ROMs before. I think there was a little bit of digging around. Oh, I can get a 13 there. I think there was a little bit of digging around, little bit of, you know, Fruit Machine emulation. Ooh, excavation involved to dig these ROMs up. So thank you very much to the people who went to the trouble to find these ROMs, get them dumped, make them available, because it's great fun to play these in the layout. Because I'd heard so much about these ROMs over the years, and it was fascinating to me because I had some brutal... Oh, sorry, I missed it then. I had some brutal sessions on 80s back in the day, along with Maygays. I think if you have had to pick two companies whose machines absolutely kicked my arse and bounced me up and down the place back in the day, it would be Ace and Maygay. And thinking back, of course, this would go back to the days when these emptiable ROMs were around. I do remember, you know, like you go into a pub with like 20 quid and you'd buy a beer and you'd think you'd be okay for a bit with 20 quid when beer was like, you know, like £1.20, £1.30 a pint. And these things could just kill you. They could take everything off you. No, one drink, 20 quid, even 30 quid, scarcely even a sniff of a win or a feature exchange or anything like that. Oh, hang on. Okay, so hang on. Let's be careful here. 14, 14. There we are. That should do it. Oh, take your pick and win. We'll have a box 7 when it comes around. There we are. So, yeah, I could have just been catching them after a streak, or maybe somebody had come along, they'd done this emptier on them, and then winded it down, taking like the natural value on the machine. Either way, I think with these older ROMs, these older machines, for me, it goes right back to the really, really bad old days when I did, not to put too fine a point on it, very, very poorly on Fruit Machines. They were not a grand financial proposition for me, so to get the chance to actually do this, to see it happening, to see, yeah, this was actually a real thing, because not that I ever doubted that the people who were talking about these ROMs were, you know what, on these old Aces, if you just got wins off the lines, they were free. And it sounds so stupid, it sounds unbelievable. Now, come on, really? That was all you had to do? If you could just get wins off the lines, they were free? And it's, yeah, actually, really, 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 that was it. Oh, it's 10 there. Oh, shit. I was kind of going for 11, but I nudged the wrong one in. In fact, come to think of it, in all honesty, I think it's fair to say that we've demonstrated now that this is a free win. What I might try and do now is see if we can get... that's never happening, is it, in a million years? See if we can get... Oh, come on, I actually nudged it in. I was bashing collect, but it wouldn't have it. Right, okay. We can do that. Let's exchange. Oh, that's not happening either. No, that's never going to make it. I will get it nudged in, but there's just no way I can collect it. You arse. Right, you know what? Let's just take it out. Let's just play it out, because this machine should now be fairly happy, because the vast majority of what we've had in the bank here and what we've collected out has been free wins. This machine should be in a fairly merry state, he said. optimistically, and let's just see if we can play it down with a few decent... Oh! Line number 8 there. Let's collect that. Take your pick and win. Oh, well, that's obviously good. Yeah, of course. Yeah, duh. So that should actually be a free win. Because, just got to show you can actually get those in normal play. And maybe that was how people worked it out that back in the day, that they kind of just nudged it in during normal play and thought, actually, the machine just seems as happy as it did before. Maybe it was a genuine coding error and people worked it out. I really don't know. I mean, oh, there we are. Fantastic repeat. Without people who were there at the time to tell you their tales, I guess it's one of those things that we will... Oh, fantastic. It's going to go all the way round. That would be superb. There we are. We'll have to put... Are you going to do it? Oh, that's a shame. Now, that should have been, if my understanding is correct. So, this is where we can do... That's the hold I was talking about before. Now, if we hold all them, we should get one nudge. And now, if we exchange over and we can get double bars... Oh, we can't get double bars. Oh, yeah, we can. 3, 4, 5. And that should now be £4.80. Yes, there we are. Fantastic. So that's £4.80. And if it repeats... I remember it always doing another 480, but it looks like these earlier ROMs can sort of stop at like a halfway house. Let's have a look. Or just not repeat at all. That's the other option, I suppose. 3, 4, 5. We'll put another fiver in, but we've had quite a good session here, haven't we? We'll play this down, and I mean, once I start taking non-free wins, there we are. Just let that spin. Once I start taking non-free wins, I think we'll exchange there. There's a good chance we'll get £2.40. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, £2.40. Once I start taking non-free wins, I would expect this to sort of de-buzz quite quickly, but I think we've had a pretty good run there. We're already, if you look at the stats up the top, I'm £25 up and I've got 30 quid in the bank. So that is £55 profit. But you will see very, very quickly that it gets a lot less happy. Because I am now taking and deliberately taking non-free wins. So that... Shall we go for the double gamble? Because it's always a jackpot if you can win 2 gambles. There we are. So I'm just going to go now for a standard nudge jackpot, which you would always let you get if you were quick enough on the £4.80 ROMs. And these machines, in fact, were the first time I ever became aware of rechips, because on £4.80, as long as you were quick on the £2.20 exchange, you would always be able to get a jackpot. Whereas on the £6 upgrades, and I use the inverted quotes there, it wasn't, because quite often the jackpot was not there. And that was, you know, even very early on from the £4.80 to the £6 upgrades, I became aware that, that's not actually made this any better, because I always thought of the double bars, the yellow double bars, as being a jackpot win, because if you exchanged over and you were quick and you kind of got sight of the reels in a reasonably timely fashion, you could always get a jackpot. Not so much on, well, not most of the time, in fact, on the £6 upgrade. So that is a fairly handsome profit. I mean, I'm just mindful that this video is edging up towards the 40-minute mark already. So we'll just put another couple of quid back in. But so fundamentally, what have we looked at there? We've got an early £4.80 ROM set for Open the Box, but this was not the only machine that this worked on. It's just that this is the only machine I think that we've got the ROMs for. And in essence, any win, you know, kind of feature win, mystery win, jackpot bonus, whatever it may be, if you can get it off a line by whatever means, and you saw the main way of doing that was off the £2.20 exchange, quickly get a line nudged in, and any win, anything you get in the bank off a line will be a free win. But you can't just do it like unlimited nudges. You can't then nudge in the jackpot, because that's not then off a line. So you have to get it to a line win where that the line itself awards the prize. So let's have a look at the profit up at the top here. And this is a fairly handsome profit. Bear in mind, this is on a £4.80 jackpot machine. My stats for the session there, as you can see, and it's still counting up. Bless the poor thing. There we are, £57.80 up, and a payout of 228%. And I think this machine hasn't had the easiest of lives up to now either. Oh yeah, and overall it's running at 185%. 219 quid in, £405 out. So you can see that this is a full on empty, and that, yeah, you can absolutely just, as long as you avoid like normal paid for wins, what you have here is a full empty, and that you could take all the money and all the tokens out of this machine. Incidentally, I'm just playing this now because you can see it's gone back to a little bit more of its normal state. However, that should be another jackpot. Let's just put my old theory to the test, because this should be a jackpot as long as I don't spaff it up. It should always be a jackpot. Come on, yeah, just about. There we are. So it's got a little bit of normal life left in it. So that's another 480. Can we hit £60 profit? But remember now that these are not free wins, so ooh, that would have been a nice hold. So it is just going to wind down now to a normal state. It's not, now that we're not taking. Have we got a one, two, three? Oh yeah, we have. Oh no, sorry, I spaffed it. What, one too many nudges away. That was my fault. Doesn't matter. We've kind of proved the point there, and I think we're going to walk away from this thing nearly £60 up. So this has been great fun to play. It's one of those things that I've always heard so much about over the years. Great to play this in the emulator. So thank you to the folks who got these ROMs sourced, dumped them out, and we've got them loaded into this layout here. By all means, have a go yourself. I think Reggie's RAM and GAM file area would be the area to put these into, but that is Open the Box, the old Ace machine. Open the Box, running early £4.80 ROMs with the Emptier still intact. Hope you've enjoyed that video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.